What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Lee coming to you guys with yet another video. Coming to you guys with some potential breaking news ahead of Crown Jewel later on today, which will be taking place very shortly here. And we got a potential spoiler or a potential breaking news, like I said just a second ago, about what could happen and a return that we could be expecting to happen on Crown Jewel, and that being none other than Kairi Sane. It's been the talk of the wrestling world over the last couple of days, and as far as if she resigned and stuff like that. And at first it said she was resigning, and then it said it wasn't. But then it said she was resigning, and her return could be imminently, and she could be returning as early as Crown Jewel, right? And that stuff like that. And I'm very excited. I think Kairi Sane is definitely a great addition to that women's division. She adds something very truly special to the women's division overall. And there's a lot of things that she can do that she really hasn't gotten to do her first run. And I feel like with Triple H being involved now with the creative side of things, this will be a fresh breath of air for the women's division, having someone like Kairi Sane in the division. You know, she did step away. She wanted to be an ambassador. Then she went to New Japan and became the inaugural women's champion before dropping it to the Mercedes Monet, aka former Sasha Banks, and stuff like that. Now she's coming back to the fold of things in the WWE side of things, and I'm very excited. And there's a lot of things that she could do. She could get involved with the whole damage control storyline because she does have heat with Bayley, because Bayley was the one to write her off of WWE. And she can also return and have a little thing going with Asuka, because you remember they were the Kabuki Warriors and held the WWE Tag Team titles. She could try to come in and try to be kind of part of the storyline with the Damage Control, but trying to ultimately get Io Sky away from Damage Control on her team. Or we can even see a potential faction being started very soon with Io Sky, Kairi Sane, and Asuka. I think that would be a dope faction, if we're being honest here, because I believe Asuka and Io have history, because I believe I seen a video a couple weeks ago, and they were a tag team in New Japan before ultimately Asuka ended up getting signed with the WWE. So I think that will be a cool nostalgic moment, and them playing that into the story too. Or if she wanted to go to Raw, she can have a feud with Rhea Ripley, and I think a lot of people will be invested in that, because I think the match would be very entertaining. If you are familiar with her work from NXT, she put up some great matches with the likes of Shayna Baszler and etc. She was definitely a focal point of that NXT Women's division, and now if she does return at Crown Jewel, this could be the start of something big. Wherever she decides to go, because think about it, we have all these different moving key parts going into 2024 as far as the women's side of things go. We got Kairi Sane coming back in the fold. We got the awaiting debut of Jade Cargill. We got Liv Morgan potentially coming back very soon around Rumble season. We got Carmella probably coming back around Royal Rumble season. We got probably coming after Mania, Alexa Bliss. So we have all these different women could be returning or debuting in the coming weeks, and it's going to make things more and more interesting for the women's division as a whole. This is why I always say a mid-card championship would definitely be something beneficial, because someone like Kairi Sane carrying that belt would make that title prestigious, and she could add prestige to that title. So if she does come back, I don't think you put a championship on her just off the bat. I think if you put her in a feud, for the people who kind of aren't familiar with her and haven't really seen her in quite some time, this will be a great way to kind of get people to pay attention to Kairi Sane, or people to be more familiar with her just by her off her feud that she has with who she feuds with. I do think if you want to put a belt on her, the only belt that I think you could put on her right now is the tag team titles, having her and Asuka, reunite and go after those tag team titles, because I think I feel like them being tag team champions would be something interesting, and they could add a little bit more prestige to that division, because the division doesn't really have any prestige right now. So I think having them be champions would be something very interesting. But we will have to see, because I don't think you have her go to Raw and have her face Rhea Ripley because I don't think she's gonna win. I really don't. I think they'll have a great match, but I don't think you're going to put the championship on her. I think if you want to put like a main championship on her, the earliest is like after SummerSlam. Well, yeah, probably like around SummerSlam. I think you could put a championship on her if she wins like a Money in the Bank or something. But I don't see it being right now. Post Mania, I can see it happening because it would add a little bit more to the whole summer thing, because like they always like to do these different things during the summer. So whoever holds the championship at Mania, they have like a little lengthy reign, then maybe drop it at SummerSlam to her or something like that. So there's different key components that could happen. But comment down below, let me know how you guys feel about Kairi Sane potentially returning tonight or in just very shortly at Crown Jewel. Which match do you think she should get involved in if she does return at that on Crown Jewel? Or when do you think will be the best time to bring her back into the photo things? Because they did say they want her return to be imminently, so they're very interested in trying to bring her in as quickly as possible. So when do you think the quickest way to bring her back in will be? Do you think it'll be Crown Jewel? Do you think it'll be next week on SmackDown, next week on, or this coming week on Raw? What do you guys think? Who her first feud should be? Do you want to see her reunite with Asuka, or have a potential interaction with Damage Control, specifically Bailey, considering it their history? Leave it all down in the comment section down below. I love having discussions with you guys. We're on the road to 700 subscribers. Make sure you super kick that like button, Superman punch that post notification button, and spear that subscribe button if you are new for more WWE or wrestling related content and stuff like that. But I appreciate everybody that's tuned in, and I'll see you guys in the next one.